Everyone's a teacher, a transmission for the chosen ones. But the question that changes everything is, what are they teaching you? The stranger, the lover, the enemy, the friend, the one who broke your heart, the one who saved your life, the one you met once and never saw again, the one who stayed, the one who left, the one who ghosted, the one who haunted, the one you can't stop thinking about, the one you outgrew, the one who still triggers you, the one who reflected your light, and the one who mirrored your shadow. What were they teaching you? This is the question that awakens the chosen. This is the key that unlocks lifetimes of wisdom. This is the lens that turns every encounter into evolution. Please like, subscribe, and comment below so we know you're here and connected to Source. The Soul's Classroom. You did not come to Earth randomly. You entered into a living, breathing school of remembrance. And every soul you meet in this school, whether for a moment or a decade, carries a lesson. They are not always gentle. They are not always kind. They are not always fair. But they are always divine. Because Earth is not just a place to live, it is a place to learn. And learning, at the highest level, happens through relationships. The mirror of the other. Every person you meet is a mirror. They show you what you love about yourself, what you reject in yourself, what you haven't yet healed, what you secretly believe, what you desire but suppress, what you fear but must face, what you must integrate, what you must let go. The one who ignores you may be showing you where you still seek validation. The one who disrespects you may be showing you where you haven't yet claimed your worth. The one who inspires you may be showing you the version of you that is waiting to awaken. Everyone is a reflection, not of your identity, but of your frequency. They are not good or bad. They are simply messengers. And when you view others through this lens, you stop taking things personally and start taking things spiritually. Soul contracts and pre-planned lessons. Before you came here, you made soul contracts, agreements with other beings, some you'd love, some you'd resist, who would help you grow. Some came to activate you. Some came to break you open. Some came to reflect your greatness. Some came to show you your blind spots. And many came simply to remind you of who you are. These contracts are not punishments. They are sacred, even the painful ones, especially the painful ones, because the ones who hurt you often agreed, at the soul level, to play that role so you could evolve. This doesn't mean you must keep them in your life. Forgiveness does not mean tolerance. Love does not mean attachment. It means you extract the lesson and you grow beyond the loop. The karmic loop. Until you learn the lesson, the pattern repeats. Different faces, same energy, different names, same frequency. That partner you keep attracting, the one who abandons or lies or takes without giving. They are not a curse. They are a lesson in disguise. Ask, what am I still believing about myself that calls this in? What am I tolerating that dishonors my truth? What am I refusing to see? These loops are not punishment. They are opportunities. But the door only opens when you awaken to the teaching. When you stop asking, why is this happening to me? And start asking, what is this trying to teach me? Then, and only then, can the pattern break. The energy you attract is the energy you emit. You attract what you are a vibrational match to. This does not mean you are to blame for others' actions. It means that your inner state is magnetic. Your beliefs create invitations. Your wounds become beacons. Your healed parts become portals. If you believe you're not worthy, you'll attract those who confirm it. If you secretly fear abandonment, you'll call in those who disappear. If you radiate self-respect, you'll repel those who cannot match it. Energy is the language of the universe, and people are the feedback system. Your job is not to control others. Your job is to master your energy and let your lessons become evolution. The temporary teacher. Some people enter your life not to stay, but to spark. They may only appear briefly, a conversation that changes your thinking, a stranger's words that echo in your soul, a one-night meeting that shakes your beliefs. Do not measure their importance by their duration. Some souls signed up to enter your life only for seconds, because that's all it takes to activate remembrance. Don't mourn the temporary teacher. Honor them. And then let go with grace. The trigger as a teacher. If someone triggers you deeply, pause before reacting. Ask, what part of me is being reflected here? What is this person revealing that I haven't healed? Why do I feel unsafe or unseen in this moment? Triggers are portals. They are not weaknesses. They are maps. They point to places inside of you that still hold pain, fear, or belief systems inherited from others. When someone provokes you, don't get lost in the surface drama. Go deeper. Look inward. Ask again, what are they teaching me? And your healing will accelerate. The ones who broke you. Yes, even them. The ones who betrayed you, abandoned you, manipulated you, used you, left without explanation. They taught you how strong you are, how to rebuild, what you truly deserve, what you will no longer allow, how to love yourself again. You do not need to glorify the pain, but you must extract the power from it. If you stay in the wound, they win. If you rise from it, you win. Not over them, but over illusion. They broke your ego so your soul could breathe again. That is a sacred gift in disguise. You are also the teacher. You are not just a student in the soul's school. You are also a teacher. You have been someone else's mirror. You have been the trigger. You have been the blessing. You have been the lesson. The question is, what are you teaching through your presence? Are you teaching love or fear? Are you modeling truth or pretense? Are you awakening others or numbing them? Your energy teaches louder than your words. Let your life become a lesson in wholeness. Let your growth inspire others to remember their own. This is how the chosen ones teach, by embodiment. The teachers you outgrew. Some lessons have an expiration date. There are people you once resonated with, friends, lovers, mentors, but now the connection feels heavy, forced, dissonant. This does not mean something is wrong. It means you've learned what you needed to learn. Their role in your life may be complete. Honor it. Grieve if needed. But do not cling to expired contracts. Because when you hold on to a teacher you've outgrown, you block the next one from arriving. You must trust the rhythm of your soul's curriculum. Let go with love. Thank them silently. And walk forward. New levels bring new lessons, and you are ascending now. Family as your first classroom. The earliest teachers in your life were the ones you didn't choose, your family. And for many chosen ones, this was the hardest classroom of all. You may have been born into dysfunction, into trauma, into misunderstanding, into families who couldn't see you. This too was by design. You were planted in soil that would challenge your roots so you would learn to grow in your own direction. Your parents taught you, through presence or absence. Your siblings reflected aspects of your soul. Even ancestral wounds came forward to be witnessed, healed, and transformed through you. You are the pattern breaker, the chain dissolver, the healing embodiment of a bloodline that forgot. They taught you what not to become so you could become exactly who you are. The role of divine timing. Not every lesson comes when we want it. Some arrive years later. Some people return in cycles. Some truths only make sense in hindsight. This is divine timing. The universe is a master choreographer. It knows what lesson you're ready for. It knows what encounter will shake you, stretch you, and initiate you. And it never wastes a moment. Nothing is random. Not who you met, not when you met them, not how they left. Every interaction, no matter how brief, was woven into your timeline like sacred thread. Even those who never gave you closure, they gave you awakening. The relationships that transform you. There are teachers you will never forget, not because of pain, but because of impact. These are the soul mirrors, the catalysts, the sacred connections that felt like destiny. They may come as the lover who saw you before you saw yourself, the friend who reminded you of your divinity, the mentor who spoke words that unlocked your remembering, the stranger who looked into your eyes and recognized you. These relationships don't always last, but they leave imprints, and those imprints change your frequency forever. If you've had one of these, honor it. They are rare. They are sacred. They are echoes of soul, family, reminding you of your mission. Awakening through relationship. Every person is a puzzle piece. Some awaken your love. Some awaken your rage. Some awaken your power. Some awaken your wounds. Some awaken your memory of lifetimes forgotten. And some awaken your awakening. You don't have to understand it all in the moment. Just remember, when someone enters your field, ask not, "Why are they doing this to me?" but, "What are they awakening within me?" The moment you do that, you return to your power. You step out of victimhood. You become the alchemist. This is spiritual maturity. This is divine intelligence. This is soul-level sovereignty. The ultimate teacher is within. While others reflect your lessons, your greatest teacher is your inner self, your higher self, your intuition, your soul. Everyone outside of you is just pointing you back to you. That which irritates you is asking to be healed. That which you admire is asking to be owned. That which you fear is asking to be faced. The final lesson is this: no one can teach you more than your own willingness to look within. When you truly listen to your own being, to the whispers in your stillness, to the nudges, to the signs, you become your own oracle. Others may guide you, but you are the one who walks the path. From student to master. Eventually, a shift happens. You stop seeking lessons and begin embodying them. You stop asking, "Why did this happen?" and start saying, "Thank you. I understand now." You realize you are no longer just learning. You are now teaching through example, through energy, through presence. You've lived enough to hold wisdom. You've hurt enough to hold compassion. You've healed enough to hold space for others. This is not arrogance. This is sacred maturity. You don't need a stage. You don't need a title. You just need to be fully yourself, and those who are ready will feel it. Final reminder: the lesson is always love. At the end of every teaching, every relationship, every soul contract. The core lesson is always love. Love for yourself. Love for your boundaries. Love for your truth. Love that does not mean attachment, but recognition. Love that says, "Thank you for being a mirror. I release you now." Love that forgives without forgetting the wisdom. Love that sees all others as versions of the same infinite source. When you can look at every person and say, "You taught me something," you are no longer chained by pain. You are elevated by purpose. And that ancient one is the frequency of liberation. You are now the teacher. As you walk forward, remember, the world does not need more people preaching lessons. It needs more people living them. Let your story be your offering. Let your presence be your teaching. Let your frequency be your initiation. Let your truth be your light. And always ask, what are they teaching me? And even more sacred, what am I teaching them? And so the spiral continues. And so the soul evolves. And so the remembrance deepens. Everyone is a teacher. Everything is a lesson. You are the student and the master. Always. Please be sure to comment below, like and subscribe to stay aligned and connected to Source.